Hey guys, Derek here. It's a rainy Sunday afternoon and I was doing some work on our USA field hockey tour, and we just released this morning our high performance essentials planning tools, and I'll pop a link in the comments to that. But what I was doing is going through our tour planning, and I thought it might be really cool just to work through the timeline with you guys as a bit of an example of how to use the planning tool and then how to use it in relation to our field hockey sports scholarship tour that's coming up in January 2020. So with any good planning, you want to start with the end in mind. So what we've got up here is a bunch of questions that will help you with your long-term planning. I won't run through those now, but I just want to run through how you use this timeline. Say if you were planning to come on tour with us in January to play in front of a whole bunch of coaches. So when I say a whole bunch, we're talking about over 300 coaches. And basically what we're doing is we're taking a team of Australian and New Zealand players, girls, to the US to compete at the Winter Escape Tournament in Orlando. Now, January this year, there was well over 300. I think there's approximately 320 coaches at this event, and we'll be playing 5 games over 3 days. So that's January next year. And so what I thought we'd do is just work backwards around this process of going on tour with us. It's a pretty exclusive tour. There's only 16 spots available, 2 goalkeepers, 5 defenders, 5 mids and 4 strikers. So you're going to need to jump in quick. If you want to get email updates on our tour details when we release them, just click on the link in the description box above this video, or below this video if you're watching it on YouTube, above the video if you're watching it on Facebook, and then you can pop your email address in there if you want to get these via email. Otherwise, make sure you're following us and keeping tabs on our posts. So aside from the games, there's going to be a whole bunch of lead-up events, which I won't sort of mention any of those until we announce the tour in shortly, but we'll be flying out of Sydney. Prior to that tournament, there's the National Field Hockey Coaches Association has a 3-day conference on, and I'll actually be attending that conference. And basically what I'm over there to do is promote Australian and New Zealand field hockey athletes, because basically Australian and New Zealanders are underrepresented in the US college system by comparison to, say, the UK and European countries. And, we have some of the best players in the world, yet we're very much underrepresented over there. So it's potentially a missed opportunity for a lot of Australian and New Zealand kids, and we want to help. This tour is about helping raise the profile of Australian and New Zealand hockey in general, but then obviously put the profile of the 16 kids on tour on steroids. So if you're even remotely interested in the idea of a USA Sports Scholarship, you want to follow along what we're doing, and I'll explain to you why in a second. But yeah, if you don't want to miss any of this information, make sure that you click on the link in the description box, and we can shoot emails out to you so you know as soon as we announce anything that it's right in front of you. So basically, we'll be announcing, we're waiting on final details from the organisers, and we expect that we should be able to announce all the tour details on the 15th of June. So sort of leading up to that, what we're going to do is release a whole bunch of information around college in the USA, why you might want to consider it as an option, why it is a really good option for you, getting a global degree and playing in the US as an elite hockey player. So we'll also cover off on what is college field hockey, and also how do you engage and connect with coaches. So even if you're just sort of playing with this as an idea, all that information is going to be hugely valuable to you. And then once we announce the details, we've got some really super cool bonuses. We're so excited. This past week, our partners have just jumped all over what we're doing, and they're just supporting us in ways that are just blowing us away. We're so appreciative of the support that we're getting, and what that's going to allow us to do is give you some really super cool bonuses as part of this tour package. So yeah, you want to keep some time in your diary free on the 15th when we announce this, because as we said, there's only 16 positions. So if you want to get email notification, click on the link in the description box. But basically, once you decide that you want to come on tour with us, we're going to give you access to all the bonuses. We're going to help you build a profile. One of the bonuses that we're giving you is a fundraising course. Okay, but in addition to that, we're actually building out a fundraising program that's going to help all of the athletes participate in that. And basically, as a group, the team will help you fundraise to cut down the costs. And as I said, our partners have just done such an amazing job of supporting us. The bonuses, we're really excited to be able to announce those to you, but we won't be able to do that until around about the 15th. So we probably won't go any earlier than that, because we don't want to surprise people. So we've had to pick a date that we feel comfortable that we're going to have everything in place and ready to go. Okay, so put that in your diary. If you want email notifications, click on the link in the description box. We're not going to spam you, but we'll just send you relevant information around the tour announcements. And yeah, look, if you know anybody that's a field hockey player, maybe circulate this within your field hockey community, because I'm sure if you're even remotely interested in it, or even if you're not, you probably find that a lot of your friends might be. So girls, if you want to go on a cool holiday to the US, one of the big things, and I didn't put it in here, but at the announcement of the coach, so we're talking to ex-Australian internationals about coming over and acting as a coach on tour. So you can rest assured that we're going to have a world-class coach that's going to be working with you up to and on tour. Okay, so some of the things our partners have contributed to help make this just a really impressive package for you guys. I'm super excited to announce those on the 15th when we release the tour dates. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below. And yeah, do us a favor, circulate this with your hockey community. And also, if you want to look in the comments below, and I'll also make sure that I post the link in the comments above, so that you can get access to the explainer video that goes into more detail about how to use our goal setting and planning tools. So yeah, the weekend's nearly over at the time that I'm recording this video, but yeah, have a great week, and look forward to announcing the tour details very, very shortly.